Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your girl, FayWhat? So, I am going to school you today on the Corona vocabulary. Yes, yes, yes. All these words, most of us, I would say 99% of us, had never heard of before March of this year, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna get you in the know. You probably have heard of some of these, but just wanted to make sure that you guys are all hooked up, right? All right, so the first one is the Rona. The Rona. That's what they're calling Corona, not Corona, not coronavirus, not COVID. That's what the cool kids with all the Instagram likes and followers are calling it. I want to be a cool kid. So, all right, so I started saying the Rona. And unfortunately, it sounded more like tenderoni in my mind, and that didn't come across that great. And my stepdaughter and some other millennials looked at me like, you're not cool. But you guys can use it. You guys can get away with it. Definitely. Not me. But you can't. I'm going to still try. I want to say Rona. It sounds so cool. All right. Next, it's doom scrolling. Have you guys heard of that? So doom scrolling. So we have anxiety. You know, Corona has really left us in financial insecurity and life, relationship insecurity, and, you know, all this uncertainty. We've got anxiety. People that didn't have anxiety before, now they definitely do, right? So we can't sleep, or we have 15 naps during the day. So at night we're wide awake and we're scrolling through our feeds and we're looking for bad news. We're looking for gloom and doom. That's doom scrolling. Don't do that. It's not good for you. There's so much good stuff out there. Try your best to stay away from that. But we will all fall victim to that. We'll want to see the percentage of people that has happened, you know, something has happened to, or the people, the number of cases, or which state falls where, and all that information is not good for the soul. I really don't think it is, but it's a thing. All right. Zooming. By now we all know what Zooming is. I use it for all my AA meetings. Thank God for Zoom. Should have bought some stock in it last year, right? But so Zooming is, hey, you know, oh, what are you doing this afternoon? Oh man, I'm Zooming. I've got a church thing, and I'm gonna hang out with some of my old friends, and we're doing this, we're doing that. So that's Zooming. There's brunch on Zoom. Everything is happening on Zoom right now, and it's a beautiful thing. People are celebrating birthdays. I saw my best friend Liza's new baby. Hey Gabby, I saw him for the first time on Zoom. So many things. I heard about a gender reveal on Zoom. The best, though, is a friend of mine, her daughter has decided to come out. Welcome. Welcome to our community, beautiful. And so after telling her mom, she really wanted to tell the rest of the family, and she did it on Zoom. Isn't that wonderful? Listen, that's why these kids, they're going to rule the world, and they are going to make this place a much better place than we have. Definitely, because they can adapt. That's being adaptable. Next, it's a co-video party. COVID party, baby. Co-video party. And I do this all the time with my friend Raul. We'll watch Drag Race and we'll be on video with each other. So we're not in the same house, but it sure feels like we are sitting on the couch, talking crap, throwing popcorn at the TV. So you can do that with movies. You can do that with TV shows, whatever it is. You make sure you guys start at the same time, fast forward through commercials at the same time if it's something on DVR, and there you go. It's a co-video party. Next is Corona divorce. Corona divorce. So a lot of couples started off March, started off the year in a happy couplehood, and loving their significant other, and just wanting to spend the rest of their lives together. And then COVID hits, and then they're spending 24 hours a day together under close quarters, hearing each other's Zoom calls, hearing each other at work. And it becomes, you know, the person is in yoga pants all day, and nobody gets dressed up anymore, and there's no romance because, again, they're in such close quarters. And they end up figuring out that they don't like their significant other. They don't like how they treat their coworkers. They don't like how they are in general when they're away from them. It's like they see the real them, and ends up in divorce. Has happened. Is happening. COVID divorce. Okay, well, and with breakups and with Zoom, zumping. I hadn't heard of this one, but zumping is when you break up with somebody on Zoom, when you dump somebody on Zoom. Yeah, so imagine, you know, you're getting meeting ID 789-683-543, password BYE. And that was like no indication that you were going to get dumped. I don't know. I mean, at least you're seeing face to face, you know. Back in my drinking days, I broke up with somebody through text. And I think that is the most awful thing. One of the worst things I've done. And I've got a nice list there of crappy things that I did before I got sober. So anyway, so there's a thing. Don't do it. But I guess if you must, zumping is a thing, right? Right. There's also Zoom bombing. That's when idiots have nothing better to do than to crash people and hack into meetings and put obscene things on. And, you know, if you're going to put porn up on my screen, if you're going to use your screen share, at least let it be from this decade. Holy crap. You know, or at least from last decade. I mean, there was the stuff I've seen in Zoom bombing. I would not want anybody to see. And the people who do such a thing, they are what the last word are. What the last word is. Ready? COVIDiot. Yes, they're COVIDiots. A COVIDiot is someone who doesn't abide by CDC requirements, thinks that it's all a hoax, refuses to wear a mask, will not social distance. Basically the Karens, the Karen videos that are going all over the place. Yeah, COVIDiots. So they walk among us. They're in our family. You probably know, you might be sitting next to one right now. Don't be a COVIDiot, but it's a word, it's a thing. And lastly, COVID dog. COVID dog. So a COVID dog, you want to say hi, Mana? A COVID dog is a dog that you've rescued, fostered, or adopted during COVID. I don't know how I would have gotten this far in COVID without my recovery and without pups. I think that's my favorite though. COVID pup, COVID dog. Mana, say goodbye. Bye. All right, guys. On behalf of Mana and me, your girlfriend Faye, thank you. Thank you for allowing us in your homes. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends. Share it. Enjoy. And we want to hear from you. Make sure that you comment or send us a message on Facebook or Instagram. We read them all and we'd love to hear from you. So don't forget, kindness is cool. Take care of each other. Wear a mask. And we'll see you guys next time on FayWhat. FayWhat!